Hi, this is Udaya from ECSMF.com. Before starting over the video, I would like to brief you that this is just an idea which I am giving you. Out of my experience, I've started sharing this kind of ideas, and somewhere some people have come out of this, you know, finding it really helpful. So based on this, if someone says that you have faced some more situational issues because of my ideas, so I would not be able to take responsibilities for it. But yes, please consult your advisor if you have any at this particular time. And if I'm not wrong, at this time no advisor will come to you advising that you have 3 months old bills, pay it off. How? They will not give you any advice. So there's no advice for anyone who's already stuck in this kind of soup. But yeah, these are all certain things which I would like to brief you. Why? Because this is very much important, because most of the youngsters as of now are facing these issues, and I would like to brief you how you can come out of it. It's just an idea. So how you can come out of this cash crunch scenario is by following these 4 steps. What are these 4 steps? First one is listing and negotiation. Listing down your all assets, liabilities, and then your income and expenses, whether you're an individual or a business, and working towards negotiating with each of them on a individual basis. So that is a very big topic, listing down and negotiation, that you can watch it in the next video if you want further more thing. But if you have some ideas, I'll just brief you about it, how it is. Like, if you have a credit card, you can speak with your credit card whom you are not paid for 3 months. You can speak with them on negotiating with them on settling it down, rather than paying that dues. So that is one option which you can look into. Second thing is, you can work towards if you have 3 months bill pending from your credit supplier. If you're a businessman, you can work with them to discount it in a further way, wherein if you pay it in full, how you're going to this thing. So the only way where you can work towards coming out of this thing is by discussing with your lenders, and discuss with your people whom your bills are pending with. Speak with them, come out of some clarity about how you would like to so that's how it is. So you need to make a list of how many creditors you have, list down them, and list down on the assets what you have. So one particular idea, if I have to say about listing down, is listing down your scrap. There are a lot of scrap which will be there at home. There are a lot of unwanted things which will be at home, which you may not be needing it. So if you start selling them off, pushing them off, you may get a lot of you know money out of it, which you can actually help in clearing it off. The bigger the company, or the older the house, you will get lot of scrap things which you can sell. So start working on selling those scrap things. You will be able to come out of this. Is one idea. But if you want a complete this thing, clarity about listing down uh, and on negotiating, I would like to advise you to go to the next video, where you can completely know about how you can list down your assets and liabilities and income and expenses, and how you can work towards negotiating with them to come out of with a plan. This thing, once you have a plan, or once you have this negotiations done, once you know your assets, liabilities, income, and this thing, and how much you have to pay on a month on month basis, or how much you have to pay immediately if someone is not negotiating. So all these things, once you get a clarity about it, the next topic, next subject which you would like to do is arranging them in order, far more prioritized. So that means, like, the one, if you have a asset, say for example, asset which you have, that asset is actually is needed for you to run the business every time, then you need to have that asset. And if you're a working professional, and if you need a bike to go to your office, that is a must, you can't sell it, right? So those things like that, you should prioritize the ones which is needed. The ones which is second most needed may not be, like, so for example, you have a flat somewhere which is not yielding you any rent, but still you're holding on to it. It doesn't give you any returns on your assets, so that you can sell it off, right? So that is arranging. So second and fourth thing is scrap, which I have already briefed you. So all these things you have to arrange in a way wherein this thing. So I'll be coming out with a separate video on how to arrange your priorities. So based on that, you can list down which is the priority 1, priority 2, priority 3, priority 4 for liability, which is the priority 1, priority 2, priority 3, priority 4 for assets, and you have to match accordingly. So once the arranging of these assets and liabilities have been done, then income and listing down of how many income streams you have and how much is the income you are getting on a monthly basis and how much is the expenses on a monthly basis which you have. So you just have to list down all those. Once you list down and prioritize, once you list down and arrange it in an order, then what you should do is the third step, which is earmarking them. Earmarking the asset which can be easily soldable, sellable, to the one uh, which is not negotiable liability. So once you start matching like that, so what happens is you can start fixing the puzzle. So once you start fixing the puzzle, then what happens is you will have less queries to deal with. So the trick of the game over here is, the lesser the people who will start asking you money, the better it would be for you to work towards clearing the towards making the bills cleared. So once this thing is done, earmarking is done, once you match all the bills, then you will still left out with this thing that I will brief you. One thing is, earmarking itself is a big topic, so that I'll come out with a new video altogether that you can watch in coming videos. But yeah, so to crispen this, we just have to earmark liabilities with the assets, the one which is earlier to be cleared and the one which can be disposed. Like that, you have to keep matching it. And then once earmarking is done, the next is allocation. Allocation is one of the important steps in all of this whole process. How you can allocate and how you can actually work towards improving your allocation and make far more discounting in both sides and match it, and can actually come out of this in no month, in no time actually. So frankly speaking, if you're starting off as a target by the month, if you're today's 15th of 16th of January actually, if today's 16th of January, and if you say by the month end, you have to work towards targeting a particular bill. So what I would always recommend is, see, first is assets and liabilities, everything you have started targeting. So now what I'm saying is, once the assets, liabilities have been lined up and assets have been lined up, you should always have a target in mind that yes, in 3 months time, these are the bills which I'm going to get on a regular basis. So if I have to add up, I have to add up for the 3 months backside as well as 3 months front. So that means 6 months all to put together. You should work towards solving that issue from the day one, that is 16th, that is today. So once you start from today, you have to work towards fixing these issues one after the other in coming 15 days. So I will be briefing you about this particular topic in the coming days, and hopefully I'll be able to cover everything in matter of this month end only, so that you will have clarity about how you can list and start working towards arranging them. And then once you listed, arranged, then once you earmarked the ones which are very much needed to be cleared and the ones which you can easily dispose of, and then the work on allocation will happen. After this work of allocation, how you can work towards uh, building your finances, that's again a big thing which I would like to brief you about it. So that is, this is a cash crunch situation. You just have to work towards coming out of this. So hopefully you liked this video. If you do like this video, please do like, share and subscribe. And if you feel like this kind of videos are to be viewed more, then you please subscribe to our channel and keep commenting about what topic you would like to be discussed on, so that I can come out of some more such kind of videos where you can get more of inputs on where you can build yourself on. Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully you will be subscribing this.